This is my husband, Jared.
This is my wife, Jennie.
This is CherryPieCottage.
Episode 90.
What?
Take 4.
This is not take 4, this is take 2. Because the puppy was like being adventurous and the snow was distracting me, and I completely forgot the intro and just went right into everything like we're doing now because he had to go with take 4. Anyways, we live in Lubbock, Texas. And right now we absolutely love it because it is snowing.
Sort of. Kind of.
No, it's snowing. It's West Texas snow.
Let's go West Texas snow.
Which means it's white ice. It's sticking and it looks like snow, but it's just going to end up being ice. Yeah. It's not fluffy. It was when it started.
We did have that. There was some fluffy snow in there.
Yeah.
But now it's just ice.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow until 10:30 tonight. So we'll see if it actually does, or if it keeps going, or if it stops sooner. I don't know. I looked at the radar.
Yep.
So, welcome to all of our new viewers. Hi. And our returning viewers, welcome back. What day is it?
It is January 1st, 2022.
So, I don't know why we did that, but we did. Hey, babe,
Not rehearsed.
No.
Not rehearsed.
Hey, babe, what you drinking?
I am drinking the nectar of Texas.
Yes.
Dr. Pepper. 23 flavors of awesomeness.
Yep.
What are you drinking, babe?
I'm drinking a LaCroix because, and it's pineapple strawberry. I had way too many Dr. Peppers over the holidays. So I normally drink a cup of coffee in the morning and then maybe a Dr. Pepper during the day. I have been drinking a lot more caffeine than I should. So I'm trying to drink more water, but I still want the bubbly. So this is my solution. So every once in a while I do that. I'm not going to completely drinking Dr. Pepper. I'm just trying to pull back. Whereas he doesn't matter. He doesn't care. So, but if I drink too much, I just can't sleep. So I need to get back on a regular sleeping schedule, basically. So what's been going on, babe?
Well, there was Christmas.
Yep.
And then there was today.
Yep.
And now here we are.
Yep.
Basically.
And work. Not much.
Work.
Not much going on.
Work. All I do is work.
Let me see you whack. I don't know.
I think that's by far the joke I have told that gets the most laughs out of you.
Yeah.
Is that she sounds like a duck.
She does. She sounds like she's saying, let me see. Yes. I know that's not what she's saying, but so anyways.
So, did you have a good Christmas?
We'll wait. Lots of gifts were given.
Yep.
Mostly were handmade this year from us at least. It's a lot of fun.
By the way, you know what I do have out in the garage still?
The ones you were supposed to make for me last year?
Nope. Not well.
The pepper grinder we were supposed to wrap for my dad this year.
That's done.
Well, his birthday's in April.
Okay, well. I was supposed to give it to him last Christmas, and I didn't get it done. And then I just didn't get. I ended up getting it done in like November
of this year.
Yeah. And then I completely forgot to even wrap it and take it and all that jazz.
Yep.
So
yeah. The snow is supposed to last till 10:30. It is supposed to be 15 when we get up in the morning to go to church. And we're actually really, really, really excited about it. And that's 15 Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Yeah. I don't know what that is, Celsius. So
3. I don't know.
It's negative something. It's gotta be negative something.
Let's see.
No, it would. Yes, it would.
It would be
because
negative.
32 is freezing for us and 0 is freezing for them.
Let's see.
So, bear with.
15.
Just put Celsius to Fahrenheit and then you'll get the whole thingy.
Wait.
Just
stop it.
Put it in right there.
-9.
Yeah. I mean, it's not negative 41 like they had.
No.
But
Because we have temperatures that humans can live at.
during the winter.
Yes, during the winter.
During the summer, probably
During the
not.
summer, y'all definitely have the better temperatures.
Considering that we had a Christmas that was 75.
Yeah. 75
Which-
Fahrenheit, which is 20, we'll just say 24.
That's a heat wave for
24
is what
Celsius.
Jamie says.
That's what our Christmas was.
Yeah.
And then here we are New Year's Day and it is
15.
sleeting and 15.
Yeah. So, which kind of worries me a little bit for our summer because we've had a couple of nice summers that didn't get too hot. It makes me a little worried that this summer we're in for it.
Like I said, I love the snow. As long as it doesn't get to the storm that we had back in February, I'm good.
Even if we get the storm, just don't turn our electricity off this time.
Yeah.
That's all we ask. But we're still not on ERCOT.
Nope.
We're still on South Plains. And the 70% of the city that's on ERCOT now is off of South Plains. So that shouldn't push the grid here in Lubbock too much now.
True.
So we'll see. We'll see. But
that's what's been going on.
we got a stack of firewood just in case.
Yep. Right there.
So it's not a lot. But it should get us through what we need to get through.
Yeah.
So, but we ran a cow that ended yesterday. We had one participant. So I have already messaged her on Instagram. It was One Silly Sheep on Insta. She made the cowl. I've already messaged her to let her know what her prize was. But that cowl is over. So, I mean, I still want to see your shawls and cowls if you decide to knit them any happy, but the cowl is no longer running. So, do you have anything else to add to what's been going on?
I don't.
You didn't.
I don't.
Okay. Then it's time to move on to faux party.
Jazz hands.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
You got any faux?
I do.
What?
I do have a faux.
This is technically my precious.
Yes,
For me.
it's well, do you want to show it in your precious?
If you'll let me show that in my faux,
Okay, okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Here,
Okay.
you show that in faux party. I'll show this in faux party, and then
Okay.
we show them again in my precious.
No, because I actually have some of my precious
Oh.
to show.
Well, I do too. I have this.
Really?
Yes,
You're a dork.
yes, because that is the best stuff ever. Okay, so I made this for her. This was part of her Christmas.
Yep.
Really, it was her only Christmas from me.
Okay.
So, because I'm cheap and a horrible husband.
No, because we weren't doing gifts to each other this year. We were doing
We were doing handmade stuff.
right.
So,
Yeah.
okay. So, well, this is going to be kind of hard to show the whole thing. But, no, don't turn that. Don't turn that.
You
People
don't want them
wanna-
to see your
They don't,
pants.
I don't want them to see my
Your house pants.
house pants. Okay. So, let's see. Here it is.
They're seeing your house pants anyways.
They're seeing my house pants anyway.
Yeah, so
They are pants. They are pants, just so y'all know. Okay.
they're just the
I'm
ones
not
he only wears.
like filming in my underwear here, but all right. So this is one of those fancy porch cleaner signs, right? And it says howdy because we live in Texas. So, and this right here, little snowflake with a bell. And the beauty of this thing, the reason I designed it or made it this way, I won't say designed it. I'm not going to be like that. Is so she can change that out and put whatever she wants right here for different seasons, different holidays, whatever. But then it just leans up against the wall. Real simple. Real simple. So, yeah, there it is. That is my faux and her Christmas gift.
Yep.
So this right here, I know that this is really small compared to this. Reason being is when I got this, I was comparing it to a letter that was not this size.
He forgot what size letters
I forgot what size letters I got. But, and it's backwards for you guys right now. I know, but.
Hopefully I'll be able to figure out how to flip this
Howdy.
word right.
But then yeah, you just lean it up against the wall and change out the snowflake whenever you want to put a different season or holiday there. Mm-hmm. So, real simple. I know, I'm lame, but
I don't care. I like it. I like the concept.
she likes the concept. She doesn't like the word.
I hate the word howdy. And to make it even more ironic, he picked howdy because it was different, and
yes.
To him it's Texas. To me, it's not Texas.
Because
it's cowboy, and
I can go to Hobby Lobby, I can go to Michael's, I can go to Walmart even, and find the ones that say home, welcome,
basic, like his wife.
Yeah,
who's basic.
Basic. Bougie country girl signs. I wanted something different, so I made something different.
Yes, but your wife is bougie country.
Is basic bougie country.
Yes, I am. I decorate. I decorate very basic, guys. So I love the sign. I love the concept. I hate the word. Basically, and he apparently 16 and a half years and. That word has never come up how much I despise that word.
Your dad even says howdy.
No, he says Heidi.
It's howdy, but
No.
he just is lazy with it coming out, so it comes to Heidi. Okay.
I don't care. I don't use the word howdy. I hate that word. So, when I opened it at Christmas, I was very grateful. I wasn't going to tell him how much I despise the word. We get back home and he goes, "Okay, babe, tell me the truth. Do you like the sign?" And I was like, I don't want to say the truth. Because I love the sign. I love the sign. I love the concept. It's the word he chose to put on it is what I hate.
Her sister saw it when she was unwrapping it. And she's like, "Your M is upside down." Like, I would make that kind of a mistake.
That's what she thought until I unwrapped the D and the Y.
She thought it was supposed to say home. But...
Yeah. So, but howdy does not connotate Texas to me. Howdy connotates cowboy decor. And I'm definitely not cowboy decor at all. The person that owned this house before us was very, very cowboy decor.
Yeah, okay. The whole house was cowboys and cow skins and lassos and
the tiniest light for the giant room in here that had horseshoes on it.
But anyway,
but I do
I'm gonna
really,
have to
really
remake
like
it. I'm gonna have to take the D and the Y off, put an M and an E. Well, actually, the WDY, put an M and an E, make it shorter. I have to cut it down even more.
I told you I could lean that one just there and then we'll just make a completely different one. This is why I didn't want to tell him, because it makes me seem ungrateful.
No, I know you're grateful. It's just...
I wasn't going to tell him how much I despise the word. I really wasn't. I was just going to roll with it. I really, really was.
I know.
Did my face give me away?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
You know how y'all always tell me you can't tell if I like a gift because I don't emote over gifts?
I can't stop my face from emoting.
Yeah. When I know,
try.
I can tell when you really like something, and I can tell when you're just like, "Oh, thank you."
I'm not that bad, am I?
Maybe not quite that bad, but...
Maybe just to you because you're married to
me. To
me?
me, yes. It's very, very obvious when you don't really like the gift.
So, of course, I feel awful. And I really, really did not want to tell him the truth. Because I do love the concept. And I love the H and the changing out the sign. It's the WDY that I could do without. And really, if you could just take the W off and flip it over, you've got an M and just add an E.
That is not an M, that is a W.
You could flip it and it would be an M.
No. No. An M and a W are not the same thing, just flipped upside down from each other.
It would work. It would say, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Anyways, so that was his faux, and I think he did a great job on it.
Just not for you.
No, he did do a good job for me. It's just the word that he chose is the problem. So, and he tried to be different. I learned a long time ago, don't be different because you want to be different. Do something that the person you're making it for would want.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm still confused as to why you thought I would like howdy.
I don't know. It's not that I thought you would really, really like howdy. It's that I didn't realize how much you would hate howdy.
Because I think you've actually pointed out signs at Buc-ee's that have said howdy on them or something, and I'm like, no, I'm okay.
See, so that does not tell me that you absolutely despise howdy. That just means, I'm not going to spend my money on it. Anyways, we have yet to talk about yarn. We are 16 and a half minutes in.
Because we're still on your faux.
Yes. Hey, babe, do you have any faux?
I do. I have two. One of them is a My Precious for him, but I don't have the sock blocker to put it on.
Well, why didn't you ask for it? I could have gotten it.
Well, can you go grab it then and I'll show my other faux then?
Not right now. I've already worn them.
So? Trying to be professional here, babe.
They know better.
You're a jerk. Well, here, you hold them.
I'm already sitting down.
You hold them and show them.
Well...
So these are his socks that I made for him for Christmas. They are the 88 miles per hour colorway from No Makers. So I knit these on a size 2, 64 stitches around. I did a seam-free rounded toe, a fish lips kiss heel, and a 1x1 rib. So.
Not the way I would have done them, but
no.
I love them. They're comfy.
I'm not going to knit them the way he knits them. So, like, leaving the purl bumps on the outside of the toe.
Oh, it's not even that. Like I told you before, I always would do a contrasting toe, heel, and cuff.
I only do that with striping. With self-striping.
And yeah, I put the purl bumps on the outside so they're not sitting there rubbing on the ends of my toes.
Mine don't rub on the ends of my toes.
Well, I have different shaped toes.
You also decide that your heel needs to go a little bit shorter. Because when he puts it on to measure, he like yanks it up and is like, okay, it's time for a hill.
Because I like them really snug.
So those aren't snug?
No, these are.
They're also really tall because by the time he puts the heel in, he's like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Like, okay, so... 3 rows above the heel, that should be tall enough, right?
So then he starts the rib and I think he gets like 10 rows in and he's like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I love them. Because I've had this yarn for a while now, but it's fingering. Yeah. And if y'all remember, I don't do fingering. Yeah, and he needs some fingering weight socks because all of his socks that he's knit, he has enough to wear a pair a day for a week, but they're all DK. Yeah. So. I do have a few pairs of fingering weight yarn. Yeah, those were self-striping, and it was like the Advent ones. Yeah. I really, really like this LaCroix. Okay. I'd only ever had the coconut one before, but I like this one. What? No, seeing if it had it just in English on the other side. Nope. But nope. Nope. It's gonna be fancy in French. Ooh. You done? Hey, babe, you got any other photos? Yes, I do. I finished my sweater. What sweater is it? I was fixing to say, and you interrupted. Shut up.
Just because you don't have a lot to talk about doesn't mean you get to interrupt me.
Sorry.
Anyways, it's the So Faded by Andrea Mowry.
Sorry.
So, sleeves are done. This has been blocked. The ends are woven in.
Well, then it's actually done.
When it is off the needles, it is done. In my book, it's a faux. I just like to do the finishing touches. There's difference. It can be a faux without the finishing touches being done. This has the finishing touches done. So, but here you go. I'm not going to go over all the colorways because I can't remember. But.
Was this the sea turtle yarns?
No.
Oh.
No. No, it was not.
Okay. I was just curious.
No, the sea turtle yarns was on my 8th Avenue wrap from Cozy Up. So, perfect. I thought I wouldn't be able to wear this for another month. And then it got really cold. So this might actually not be warm enough for the next couple of days. But there we go. That's all I have. What?
I was just looking outside.
That's all I have for faux. So we are going to pause and we'll be back. All right.
And we're back.
Yes, because I'm not sure. I didn't want to do like just one long because I don't know how long it will take to get to the iCloud. So hopefully this works. If not, then this episode might be a little late. As in like next weekend. And we'll have an update next Monday. There's going to be an update next Monday no matter what. But, so we'll see. We're hoping this works. It should. But let's move on to whip it. Whip it good.
Hey babe, what you whipping up?
You don't have any whips?
I have some, I guess you would call it castonitis out in the garage, but that's about it.
Okay, so I haven't shown y'all this one in a while, but I wanted to at least get the color work done on this one before the new year. So, day before yesterday, I got the color work done. This is my pink velvet sweater by Andrea Mowry. And the yarn, the blue, the main color is me, and it is my yarn, and it is a unicorn that I dyed just for myself. And the pink is by Twisted Owl, who no longer dyes, and it's ice earring pink. But I finished the color work. So now I just gotta knit a few more inches and I can separate for sleeves. So, ta-da! So I cast off one, I got another one, quite a bit of work done. I only have one more on the needles right now. I am dying to put on another one on the needles, but I don't have the correct weight of yarn to dye it for yet.
Don't forget that.
Thank you. I always forget the stupid pattern. So, it's not a stupid pattern. Anyways, this is in my Wizard of Oz bag by Knit for Brains. Laura. So I use that bag a lot. And then, so this is kind of like the bags I sent in the kits, but it's I weeded out the wrong part basically. So the way it's set up, okay, the way it is, I thought you were supposed to weed out the hearts.
It looks good that way though.
Yeah, but there's an outline around all of this, so you get more of the definition of Texas. So I was like, well, guess I get a Texas bag too. So anyways, you can still tell it's Texas.
Yeah, it still looks good that way.
But the inside fabric is what I really, really like though. See?
Is that boobs in a teacup?
Yep. And some of them have the longhorns, but the fabric, the print on the fabric was a lot bigger than what the picture was showing it to be. So everybody's bag is very, very different. And then these socks I started 2 days before Christmas. I was hoping to get them done before New Year's. That did not happen.
Well, if you finish them today, I mean...
No, I mean like before the new year started.
Oh, okay.
So this is my mustache yarn. And it was Woodstock 50. I had knit another pair, but it started with the purple. And so you had purple here, and then you had the rainbow, and then you had purple here. So I used the second half of the skein and skeins, because she does hers already divided, so they are perfectly matching. So I used them, so now I have rainbow on either side and the purple in the middle, so they're going to look different. Plus I had a hot pink for a contrast. This time I'm using a gray that I dyed up a couple of 10-gram minis just for myself for contrast. But I've got the heel done. I'm halfway through the leg. I have that much left to go. I think it's like 5 more stripes. It's so 1, including the one I just started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 more. And this one might actually only be a half. So, but we'll see. There we go. And that is all, because I finished a sweater and I got the color work done on another one, and then I was knitting on this for like a week, like addicted. Then, so I have not started yet, so I'm just showing you the yarn, but this is for the Cozy Up Knits MCow. So I'm using mostly leftovers, but I'm doing the fingering weight version. So we have, these were some of my Christmas colorways. This is Let It Snow. This is my main color. And then my contrast colors are this. So this is Ghostbusters by Lollipop Girl. This is the Ice Earring Pink by Twisted Owl, which is in my sweater. And this is Beast by No Makers. So that is the plan. The only one I'm a little worried about is running out is this one. And my main color, because they're tight knitters and Sarah likes to go like, get really, really close and play yarn chicken. I'm a very loose knitter. So I will probably be gauging down 1 or 2. So I don't know yet. I'm kind of waiting. I want to cast it on now, but I think, oh, it's in my Cozy Up Bags by JoJo.
Appropriate.
Yes, that was why I did that. I'm kind of thinking I want to wait until I see the final product before I actually cast on, because I know I'm not going to knit each clue each week. It's going to take me a while, because when I try to keep up with it, I lose my knitting mojo. So I'm just going to knit it probably once I see more of how it's revealed, so I know what I need, if I can gauge down 1 or 2. I don't know how many I should. And I flat out refuse to do a gauge swatch. It's just not happening. I know they said to do that, but I'm just not going to. I'm just going to wait and see. So that is all I have for whips. You don't have any to talk about, because
I don't.
You did have some cast on itis. What are you planning to work on?
So it's kind of a New Year's resolution / mild promise to myself that is in no way legally binding. I want to try to do 1 project every week. So big project, little project, whatever it is, because I need to get up off the couch. I've been really lazy lately. So,
Well, in your defense, you had a big move to a new building.
yeah. So the first thing that I have is a couple small things, a couple of keychains that I'm going to make.
Sorry.
And I'm going to use some of the blanks that I made. Some of the fancy blanks that I made. So we'll see how they turned out. And
You got some coming in the mail on Monday.
oh, I do. I'm excited about that. I have sea urchins coming in the mail.
And what are you going to do
Y'all,
with those?
sea urchins.
Dried.
Sea urchins.
They are not alive anymore.
Sea urchins.
It's sea urchin shells, isn't it?
It's actually their skeletons.
Yeah.
So, where are we? Right there.
Are you sure those are real and not like
Yeah.
man-made fake
No.
ones?
Sea urchin, 8 Sputnik sea urchin shell, 8 purple Sputnik sea urchin shells for craft and decor, plus free nautical ebook, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. So, but yeah, these things right here are pretty cool because, let me just bring up a quick picture here. See,
Now, can you at least talk about what you're going to, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let me find a good one. Yeah, this one. We'll go with this one. Let's see. That's not really in focus, but y'all get the idea. So, they're Christmas ornaments. There we go. That's a pretty good one.
He grew up in Corpus Christi, so he likes this kind of stuff.
That one's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm going to try to make. Something similar to that, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Not that exact design, but yeah. So I have a pack of, what did I say, 12 of them?
Mm-hmm.
12 of them coming in the mail Monday. It was going to be Tuesday, but then it changed to Monday.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited to see what they look like once you're done with them.
Yeah.
Yep. Mom and Allison will like those.
So I bet they would.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Don't make one for me is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
I think they look cool, but they're definitely not my style. And I don't, plus with the dogs, I'm afraid with it being longer, it's gonna, I don't know.
I'll put it on my tree at work then.
Now if you want to just take a sea urchin and put a hook on it, that'd be great. Minus the wood stuff.
That sounds boring.
Have we not established I am basic?
We do have a sea urchin in the bathroom right now.
Where?
In the kids' bathroom.
Why is there a sea urchin in their bathroom?
Because we got it in Okinawa.
I didn't put that in their bathroom. I don't know what he's talking about.
Y'all, I know what I'm talking about, and that's all that matters. Well, there it was. I don't know what happened to it. They had that bowl of seashells.
That was never in their bathroom. That was a decor item I had in our room.
It was in their bathroom.
I don't know why it was in their bathroom.
Hey, that bowl of seashells was in the bathroom. Where is it? I didn't see it. Anyway, but we do have a sea urchin shell.
I know we have a sea urchin shell, but we have that because we lived in Okinawa and we went to the beach and did beach combing a lot.
Yeah. But anyway.
So, you were going in there to try and prove me wrong.
I was. Because I know it was in there. I just don't know what they did with it.
It was in there in North Carolina. It's never been in there for this year.
It was in there in this house too. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
So.
Anyways, so that's all I have for whips. And he has no whips.
Yeah.
So, we're going to move on to...
My precious!
Babe, do you have any?
I do.
Do you want to talk about yours or can I talk about mine? Because mine are actually...
I'm going to talk about mine
yarn related.
Mine will take, what, a second?
Same.
So, I got the best Christmas treat. Okay. Her mom makes it.
It wasn't yours specifically, though. She sent home some for you to have.
Right.
It's
That
not
means
yours.
it's mine.
No.
So,
she did not make it just for you.
I might have even showed this at my around my
you
birthday.
did.
So, because she made me some then too.
As a
but
bow again.
is Christmas crack. So it's graham crackers with like toffee or something poured over it. And it's got white chocolate and brown chocolate and little sprinkles. But best Christmas treat ever. So, honey.
I'm trying to find that one sweater we both really liked, and now I can't.
Hey, Michael.
There it is.
Can you look for that thing? Bear with.
Sorry.
But that's my precious. So, this right here, I don't know what it's actually called, but I just call it Christmas crack.
Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so for Christmas, my sister always asks what I want. So I send her some links on Amazon because she won't buy yarn. She says it's too expensive. Whatever, to me it's not, but I'm the knitter. But she will buy me knitting books. So she got me this one. My mom did. So, which I think is fantastic. So there's like that one.
Thank you.
And there's
It was in the cabinet there?
that one, but I want long sleeves. But what it is it tells you like all the different, based on your gauge and your like bust size and all of that. It's by Ann Budd, which super famous in the knitting world, but there's some other sweaters that are in there. There's all sorts, and just basically how to design your own. She has some patterns in here, but using the basics, you can make your own too. Like add in designs and stuff with it. But, so I got that from my mom for Christmas. And then I got my final Friends yarn from Night Owl Fibers, and conveniently the colorway is Dance Off, New Year's Dance Off. So there's her card. Doo-doo. And there's the yarn. No clue where I'm gonna get when I'm gonna get this knit, but Michael definitely isn't gonna want it because of the purples and the pinks in there. Mm-hmm. But that's all I have. Was it in the bathroom or no?
Yeah. It's been in their bathroom. It needs to be cleaned. Yeah. But see, there's this one we actually picked up off the beach in Okinawa. So, but that is the skeleton of a sea urchin basically. So all their spines fall off when they die, and then this is all that ends up being left. It's hollow.
Washed up on shore a lot.
It's hollow on the inside.
So it's not like people are going out and killing them for the shells. They literally just wash up on shore.
Sounds neat. Well, limpet shell or something.
Limpet.
That is a candle.
Yeah, I have some of those in there.
That's a wax candle rock.
There's more. There should be like 3 to 5 of them.
I don't know. This one was pretty cool. This one I picked up off the beach too. So
there's the other candle.
Yeah, there's another one.
Because this used to be in the downstairs half bath in North Carolina. The second time around.
Yeah. But yeah, we got quite a few here. Most of which we did pick up off the beach in Okinawa. There was
a few that he brought home.
Should we tell him about that incident?
Go for it.
So I went out snorkeling one day and I found some shells that I was like, oh, that's a neat looking shell. Like this one, for instance.
Which there's a ton of those.
A little, what are these called? Nautilus shell. These things were everywhere. I found a small handful of these. Brought them home. I was like, because what I would do is that if I was snorkeling around and I found them, I would take them out of the water, set them up on a big rock outside of the water.
Because there's a lot of hermit crabs there.
A lot of hermit crabs there. And I would leave it there. And I would say, okay, I'm going to snorkel around some more. And if when I come back, the shells are still there, then most likely nothing inside of them, right? Just an empty shell. So I brought 3 or 4 of them home one day. And I took them into the bedroom and set them on top of my dresser. And we're laying there that night, and we just hear...
He didn't hear it. He thought I was crazy.
I thought she was crazy. She could hear. Just scratching. Scratch. Right? And she was like, babe, I think there's something in those shells that you brought home. I was like, no, there's no way. I left them sitting on the rock for like an hour, and they never moved.
Oh, there's sea glass in
right?
there too.
Well, I take them. I was like, okay, well, you know what? Real simple way to find out. And animal rights activists, y'all may not want to listen to this part. I take them and I put them in a bowl of water.
Like all the shells that he brought. There was like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, all of them. I just stuck them in a bowl of fresh water. I stuck that bowl in the microwave. Every single one of them had hermit crab living in it.
He'd left them sitting there for an hour, and usually when you do that, they get up and walk away.
Yeah, that's what I expected. If there was something living in there, they would get up and walk away. That one's neat. Kind of a purple stripes on there.
Mm-hmm. Coral.
Yep.
Petrified coral.
Bit of coral there.
Which washed up on shore.
Again, we never purposely broke off anything.
No, this was all stuff we found in the sand.
Yeah.
Just washed up on shore.
Now, those ones that I had to microwave, I did that on purpose. But
he didn't do it anymore.
I didn't do it anymore. I expected them to get up and walk away. This one's neat.
We haven't looked at these in a while. We lived there for 4 years, so we ended up collecting a lot.
No, not like an excessive amount.
No, but it was like just neat looking ones.
Yeah, if they were neat looking
that
ones.
One.
Yeah, this one's pretty cool. So, and I try to get ones that were whole.
Yeah.
You know, like
that one's broke.
It is broke, but there's enough of it left. So
this one, it's heavy.
I'm not sure, like, really what that is. That might be a piece of coral.
I don't know, but it washed up on shore. It broke out. I mean, like, it's heavy.
This bit of coral got a hole. Couple holes.
There's a lot of ours that, like, have those holes.
Bored all the way through it.
Same with that one.
Yeah. And that's how I found it, too.
Yeah, and see, even our sea urchins got it.
Yep. So, I don't know. I guess that's from, like, some kind of creature.
I don't know.
Digging through it. I don't know. But.
Possibly.
Yep. Probably should wash all those.
I'm going to.
Having been in the bathroom for years.
Well, they were under the sink in the cabinet, so.
But anyway.
But that's all I have for my precious. So, time to move on to the Advents. So, we showed you the first 12 last time. Here is the other 12 from my pineapple yarn, and I'm going to show you the rest of mine that I dyed up. So that was day 12. It's 19. I'm going to let you put those in order. That's 3. It's 22, 19, 16, 15. There's day 1, 2.
You know, if there was ever anything that we should have done before.
I know. Okay, we're back, and they're all organized now. Still no clue what I want to do. Well, I have an idea. So, the Cozy Up Knits girls, you can go ahead and show them, did this design. It's the Sassy Advent, but it's a lot of stitch patterns in it. I want to do something similar to that, where it's just a striped cowl. But with these being so variegated, I don't think that pattern will work with this. So something similar to that, because day 1 and day 24, like, come back around and fade into each other. I was wanting to do a sweater, but the fact that it, like, comes for full circle. the fact that it comes full circle is why I've changed my mind. So
are we showing all of them?
I'm going to show the 12 through 24 and then you can put yours up.
Okay.
Okay, so this was pineapple yarns. Let's see if I can do this. So you see how they like all, this hand is awful. Help.
What am I supposed to do?
Okay, so you see how it like fades. It's really hard to show you. And he's got day 1 through 12. Why don't you do it with the tags that way so they can see the yarn better? And you drop some on the floor.
Well, I dropped 2.
4 and 5.
3.
7. So anyways, you get the gist.
Yeah, you get the gist of what's going on here.
What I might do is take a picture and insert it here. That's probably what I'm going to do.
That probably makes more sense.
Can you grab the yarn you knocked off the table?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So 14, 15.
So yeah, it starts off here, and you got kind of a pinky, purpley, bluey color, and then it ends over here with kind of a blue. That's day 23.
I know, I was holding it up there to show how it's going. So, see, I wasn't having you hold them. I was just holding it up there next to it. I wasn't expecting you to grab it from me.
I was just trying to show day 1 and day 24.
We already did that, though.
I know, but I was just reiterating. So there's day 24. There's day 1.
So I put it up on my Instagram, all of it, because I had to do like a, what's this?
Panoramic?
Thank you. Panoramic one of it. But, so, it's pretty. At first I was a little disappointed because it didn't seem like the colors were fading, like, at all. But once you see it all together, you can see that it's fading, and it's going to be a really pretty wrap.
They're very subtle changes.
Yeah.
But, yeah, once you get them all lined up here, get all your ducks in a row here.
The only one that I'm not real thrilled about is this one, because it's more muted. But it's okay. In the fade, it looks great.
Yeah.
Because this is the next color that comes after it. So, but my plan, I'm probably going to end up just doing something and not really having a pattern with it. I might write it up just in case, but I don't know if I'll ever actually put it up on Ravelry. So, we will see. But yeah, that's all I got for that. So, back in the bag. Y'all will probably see this when I decide to actually do something with it. Until then, it's in my coffee bag that I made years ago, like before when I first started. I don't even know if I ever actually put those in the shop, that fabric. Okay, so, one sec. Again, probably should have done this ahead of time, but
You want me to turn it off?
no,
Okay.
no, I don't want to stop again.
Okay.
This one won't take as long because
Look at that one go. That one's in really good shape.
mm-hmm. This one won't take as long because they're more in order. I have a feeling our elders might cancel services tomorrow because of the roads being bad. We don't drive on ice well here.
Yeah.
So, might be due to the fact that we don't get it enough to actually learn how to drive on it well. 15, 14, just need one more. That's 12, I don't want 12. I want 13. Okay, here we go. So I showed you the first 12 last time. I'm going to show you the next 12. So, which is 13 through 24, plus we have the full skein. So this one is Jovi. Ta-da! Then we have Buddy Goes to the Doctor. So a lot of white in that scene. Then we have Buddy's Breakfast, which is where he has the spaghetti and all the candy and syrup and everything. Then we have the snowball fight, where basically him and his brother have a snowball fight with his brother's bullies, and Buddy is an expert at snowball fights. So then we have I Got It, where he jumps at the tree to get the star on the top of the tree. Then we have Buddy the Elf. Which favorite color?
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Then we have I Love Syrup. It's where he thinks it's syrup he's putting in his coffee, but it's not. And the room is very blue, so that's why it's mostly blue. Plus, there was just a lot of green in the movie, so I was trying to do colors that didn't have green in them. This one is Calling Miles Finch.
Angry.
I have that one too. Shush. Oh. Then we have Buddy and Jovi's Date. Then we have You're an Angry Elf. So. Then day 23 is the best to spread Christmas cheer. I know the quote is actually the best way, but I could not fit all of that onto the tag. It wanted to not let me. And I would have to make it way smaller in order for it to fit, and you wouldn't be able to read it. So I just went with the best to spread Christmas cheer. But like I tried to make it fit, but it got to the point where it was too small. You couldn't read it anymore. This is Buddy and Santa after Buddy has fixed the sleigh and they fly off together. And then the final color is from the very final scene of the movie, where Buddy and Jovi have gone up to visit Papa Elf with their daughter. So this one is called Buddy and Jovi. And this one, I really thought about dyeing myself up another skein of it so I could do this for my MCal, but decided that was probably too much color. So that is my Advent. And you didn't have an Advent.
Well, no.
No. So, and even if you did, it would have been one that was chocolate, so we couldn't show it anyways.
Yeah.
But it's time to move on to shop news.
Shop news.
So, not an update today because I didn't want to have to work the week before Christmas. And then the week between Christmas and New Year's, who really knows what day it actually is anyways. So, I am pushing the Valentine's Day stuff until next Monday. So the 10th is when it will come out. We're going to start off with the earrings. I have some super cute faux leather for the earrings, y'all. Bam! It's Valentine's Day Gnomes. I have that, and then I also have, I'm going to make some that has some glitter behind it. So I think, I don't know, but I'm going to show you, but it's like super glittery faux leather. Then the fabric for Valentine's Day. I'm going to have some that are just not canvas with the, it's going to be like my regular bags, but I'm also going to have some canvas ones. But the regular ones are going to, this is going to be the outside fabric. And then for my canvas bags, which I'm planning to use this, this will be the inside fabric. So I don't know what I'm doing yet. So I'm gonna make some plain and I'm gonna make some canvas bags. But I also have this to use for inside fabric. So I plan on doing some Valentine's Day gnomes, and I plan on doing the truck bags with a heart in the back or flowers. I haven't decided. Might be hearts and flowers. We'll see. But there you go. So Valentine's Day truck, Valentine's Day gnome, and then just some regular style bags without canvas. And then if I have time, I'll get some yarn. If not, the yarn will come out later. And the yarn, I'm not going to be doing like Valentine's Day specific yarn because it doesn't ever really sell well. But it could be that I've only ever had one Valentine's Day colorway because Valentine's Day was not my thing for a long time. But yeah, so that's the plan. And then on the 17th, there will for sure be a yarn update. For sure, a yarn update. It might have some Valentine's Day colorways and it might not, but it will be some yarn on the 17th. So the 10th is the bags and the earrings. The 17th is for sure when we're gonna have some new yarn in the shop. There are still some of the Texas Christmas, the 12 Days of Texas yarn minis in the shop. So there's like 5 of those left. That's really all I have. Do you have any shop news?
No.
You gonna make an announcement about your shop?
No.
That you're just not? No. Okay. Then it's time for the tail end.
Womp womp.
Still not about anybody's butts. Sorry. So on Facebook we have a group. It's CherryPieCottage. You gotta answer 2 questions to get in. We do have a group on Ravelry. We, however, are not on Ravelry there. So I get on Ravelry to look for patterns or to put my patterns on. I'm just not on there often. Facebook, however, we are more on. I am on Instagram. Like I get dings anytime I get messages or anything like that. So if you have a question or whatever, you can DM me on Instagram.
Here on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe, like and share, hit the like button, hit the little notification bell right down somewhere.
Ding!
One of those. Help us get to 1,000 friends.
Yes.
Because y'all, we don't count y'all as subscribers, we count you as friends.
Yes, we do.
And
we're not doing it just for Valentine's Day either, y'all.
No.
We've always called y'all friends.
Yes. But once we get to 1,000, we can do a giveaway. We can do YouTube lives out and about.
Yep.
And yeah, that's about it.
So, do you have anything else to add to the tail end?
I do not.
Okay. God is good.
Read your Bible.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.